Hi, Brian King here with Music is Rhythm, and in today's tutorial we're going to get you up and running with MiR in Logic Pro. Every performance package contains a folder for each performance. In this example we'll be working with Big Heart. And as you can see, within this folder there is a Logic project file which can be used as a template, and there's also a folder with Apple loops, and those Apple loops are essentially the layers of the performance, and there are 6 of them for Big Heart. Okay, let's launch Logic and get right to it. Once we launch Logic, you'll see the 6 layers in the Arrange window. Tracks have been created. It's part of this template, and once you load your Apple loops into your system, they will be available to you here. You can tell from the Apple loop format that each one of these layers is 256 beats long. In a 4/4 bar composition or in context, you're talking about 64 bars. So that's a very, very long pattern. Alright, so I have the 6 layers. There they are, 64 bars. And while I've got you here, I'm going to tell you that all of these patterns and all of the performances within MiR are designed for looped playback. One of the ways I like to work, I want to preserve these original 6 layers for this demonstration. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate them. I'll make a second set here, and then I'm going to also now duplicate those within its own profile so that I can begin to modify the form of the overall 64 bars. And for this example, I've opted to create a series of 8-bar phrases and 4-bar phrases within each layer, and they're different from layer to layer. That's the first part of it. And then you'll notice that some of them are muted or inactive and others are active, and that's so that I can then deal with the arrangement aspect of it. Alright, so that's the second part of this second section. The third section is merely taking the edited form and pasting it here so that you can just see it here, like so. Alright, let's give a listen to what Big Heart sounds like. To do that, I'll have to assign a sound or some kind of instrument plugin to the channel strip. I'm going to select a third-party plugin called Addictive Drums, activate that. Alright, I'm going to start playback with all of these parts active. Okay, and remember I said that it's a looped playback, so what I'll do here is I'm going to start at the end, and then I'm going to start to mute some things here. So here we go. Alright, I think you get the idea. Before we move on to another sound entirely, I wanted to play for you just a short bit of the arrangement that was created in this second section here. like to move on now and show you how we can use Big Heart with another plugin entirely. This time we're going to go back into Logic's own Ultrabeat. Select that. And here I have a sound of an Asian percussion ensemble. A couple of things just to show you. We're going to change the tempo as well. So I have this selected, and I'm going to play it now. That does it for this tutorial. For more information on how to use this MiR product, including other tutorials, please go to www.musicisrhythm.net.